Hi, today I'm going to show you how to import exhibitors into your floor plan using Excel. If you use our booth reservation system, then your exhibitors will be populated automatically here. But if you don't use our online reservation options and you already have your exhibitors in Excel or Google Sheets, here's what you need to do to import them. First, go to your exhibitors and click on Import. At the top, you'll see the general requirements for the Excel file. And you just need to click Download Template. We always recommend using our template even if you already have an Excel file because you need to make sure that all the fields are named correctly so that they match. Now this is what the template looks like, and what I'm going to do is copy the exhibitor data from my file, here I'm using a Google Sheets file, and paste it into the template. Now it doesn't really matter as far as the formatting, no matter what you have in here, it should be able to understand it. With this initial import, you don't need to fill out the exhibitor ID column, but don't delete it either. The exhibitor IDs will be generated automatically. And keep in mind that the booth needs to be already created in your designer, so it needs to already exist on your floor plan, otherwise it will be skipped. So then we save this file to our computer and import the file. We do that right here. Depending on the size, it might take a few minutes. Refresh the page to make sure the import was successful or to see if there are any error messages. As we can see here, Exhibitor Apple wasn't assigned because there are no such booths on our floor plan. We'll fix it in a minute. First, let's go to our exhibitor section where we can see our uploaded exhibitors. Now let's imagine that we want to make changes. You can select all of the exhibitors or just some of them, and you can use different filters here. You might want to use a filter if you want to only get exhibitors in a certain category or just the exhibitors that are on hold. And then you can export them. You see here, it shows you the link when you export. Click on it, and you can also see that the exhibitor IDs have been auto-generated, and so we don't need to change them. Now let's fix that error message from before. We'll go into Apple and assign an existing booth instead of these ones. While you can assign booths from your dashboard and make other changes, you'll see that editing the Excel file can be a lot quicker and can let you make bulk changes to the exhibitors. And by the way, if you don't want to make changes in certain columns, you can delete them from the file. It won't erase the data in the system, but it will prevent you from making any accidental changes. So one of the other things you can do in this Excel file is assign sponsorship options and extras in bulk. Very simply, the file uses 1 if a column applies and 0 if it does not. So for these sponsorship options, simply change the 1 to a 0 to apply different sponsorships like logos in the booth and featured listings. Now let's go back here. We'll click Export, Save As, Download Copy, and then we'll go here and we will re-import the file. We can see now that our exhibitors have been successfully imported. We can see them here. We can also, if we go to View Live, we can see that our logos and booths got placed. So that's one of the ways to import exhibitors. If you're using another exhibitor management system, you can also get or exchange data using the API. The documentation for the API can be found right down here at the bottom of your website. And all the webhooks you can use are gathered here. Of course, you can also just create exhibitors from scratch by clicking Add New. You can do that at any time. Just by doing this and filling out all the details. Or if after the initial import you don't want to complete exhibitor profiles yourself and want to allow companies to do it themselves, you can just import the company names and the email addresses and then send them a mass email with the auto login links, inviting them to log into their portals and complete their profiles. So as far as importing exhibitors, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.